Hi everyone. Today we'll be talking about bisecting a straight line. You know, it just follows the same principle to bisect any straight line, provided it's a straight line, whatever orientation it is, probably a slant one, vertical straight line, horizontal straight line. If it is a straight line at all, they all follow the same principle to bisect. Bisecting of a straight line means to divide the straight line into two equal parts. So I'll just go straight to bisecting this particular straight line. So I'm picking this as one end of the straight line, let me say A, and then I'm picking this other point as the second end of the straight line. Let's call it B. Now to bisect this straight line, what you need is just your compass mounted, your pencil mounted on top of your compass. You don't need to measure anything, you don't need the ruler, you don't need a protractor. All you need is your compass. So to bisect this line AB, the first step to take is at one point, let me choose B of the line, extend your compass to go beyond half of the line. Now I can assume this is half of my line. Well, I'm not too sure, but all I'm sure is that this part is not half of the line. I've gone beyond half of that line to be bisected. So what I will just do is strike an arc above. Oh, I don't have much space here, but I hope you can see this. Strike an arc above the line and below it in this way from B. So with B as center and radius beyond half of the line, strike an arc above and below. Then repeat the same thing at point A. So without changing the length, the same length used for B is what you're going to use at point A. Then you strike an arc doing the same thing. When you strike an arc, it intersects with the previous arc. So you can see the point of intersection here. You can see the point of intersection here and the other one here. So what is expected of you to do is use your rule and then draw a straight line that should pass through these 2 points of intersection. So when you do that, you have successfully bisected that line into two. Now this straight line drawn here is called the perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector. So a straight line that bisects a line is a straight line that bisects a straight line, another line, into two equal parts is called the perpendicular bisector because it is at 90 degrees to that line. So quickly let's look at bisecting another kind of line that has another orientation. Okay, this one is slanted. Here we have a slanted line here. Just the same process, irrespective of the orientation, the process still remains the same. So I'll put my end here. Let me put A. Let's call this A, and let's call this other point other end B. The same process. Place it at A. Okay, let me start from A with this one. You can start anywhere. You can start from your B. You can start from A. But let's start from A. Extend it beyond half. Extend your compass beyond half of the line, and then strike an arc above and below. Strike an arc above the line and below the line. Remember, it's a slant line, so it still doesn't matter. We still follow the same process like a horizontal line. Now at B, without changing the length of the compass, strike an arc to intersect the previous arc like this. Now with this, we have gotten 2 points of intersect, this point and this point. So what we need to do, we'll pick up the rule and draw a straight line that will join these two intersects together. So with this, we have bisected our line, and this line is called the perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector. So wherever your line is facing, whichever orientation it is taking, it still follows the same process of placing your compass at one end of the line, extending it beyond half, striking an arc above and below, and repeating it on the other points too, just in turn, and then you have this. Thank you.